The new British Superbike season started with a bang at Brands Hatch. A massive crash at the back of the grid meant race one of the season ground to a halt after just 10 seconds. Well, we were expecting an exciting year in British Superbike 2000, but what a way to start the year.
It is going to be an awesome season this year, providing some of the most exciting and closest racing on the box. In pole position, Steve Hislop. Number 2, Chris Walker. 3, John Reynolds. And 4, Neil Mackenzie.
On row 2, it's Neil Hodgson, James Hayden, Peter Goddard and Paul Brown.
And row 3, it's Sean Emmett, Steve Plater, John Crawford and Shane Byrne.
And row 4, Paul Young, Michael Rutter, James Toseland and John Crockford, the first of the privateers. So, race 1 restart is about to get underway. They're under starters' orders, they're looking at the lights now. First race of the British Superbike season is about to get underway. Can Hizzy convert that pole position? No, he can't, because Chris Stalker is away straight away already. Stalker then goes into the first turn at Paddock Hill. Number 2, Chris Stalker on the Suzuki. Yep, there he is. Straight down in the dip. Up towards Dewey's corner now. It is Walker that leads.
Not a good start from Mackenzie. Flew onto the front row though. He went backwards. He's about 8th now.
Yeah, it is Hodgson, his teammate, has taken over there in 4th place. It is Walker that leads on 2. Then it looks like John Reynolds. Yes, it is John Reynolds. Little John is there. Then number 8, that's Steve Hislop on the Virgin Mobile Yamaha. Rob Mack's going to be hanging over the wall. Then it's 4. That is Hodgson, of course. And right behind him, number 5, another swappy from the winter shenanigans. It is Hayden himself. Look at Hayden. There's Hayden looking at the inside of Hodgson. The two of them battling away on Ducatis. One on the Rev A Red Bull one on the INS one. End of lap 1 then. Chris Walker has eased away at the front from the Rev A Red Bull Ducati of number 3, John Reynolds, followed by the pole sitter, Steve Hislop. Well, this is where the punishment is coming, because the tyres are absolutely getting used very, very hard indeed.
Big look over his shoulder from John Reynolds as he came down the hill from Dewitt's last
well,
time
this
round.
is what he's looking at, isn't he? Right back towards the back markers, we have Stalker leading Hislop, leading JR. These 3, they're out on their own. These will be the podium order, provided they all finish.
Absolutely, a battle going on for 4th and a lonely Mackenzie in 6th. And again, Hislop tracks the Suzuki. Doesn't try a move this time. Has a look at the inside. I don't think that was serious. There's all the yellow platers.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was trying to get to earlier on. This lot have got to cut their way through the back markers, and they're in their own battle, of course, so...
yeah, for their own points and their own championship.
Big problem, yes. There's a Privateers Championship as well. For those of you that aren't familiar with British Superbike rules, the yellow plate bikes are in their own battle for their own championship, their own pot, and their own place on the podium at the end of this race.
And when you're a privateer struggling to put diesel in the van to go home, you don't actually care that Chris Walker's coming up behind you if you can get another couple of places.
Yeah, get in the way of him though, and you might
you will,
care,
that is
sure.
very true.
Chris Walker still leading this first race in the British Superbike race. Championship, I should say. Look at Walker making that thing shake its head.
This is going to be
nice
tricky.
And smooth at Paddock, it certainly is. Round the outside then, Chris?
Heavy traffic.
Oh, we'll do one. There's one round the outside.
Inside the other one on the apex. Oh, perfect.
Out into the sand bit, possibly for you. So Colin Hipwell there on bike number 88.
The Suzuki man. Reynolds is caught behind him now.
Oh, but look at Reynolds. I don't forget. I tell you what, Walker is still under pressure. John Reynolds has got this sorted out. He's right there with Walker. Reynolds looks to me like the man with the pace for this job. Hislop has dropped off. Those back markers are
John.
Really ruined him. John was out of the saddle. So was Chris Walker. Up towards Drew. More back markers. There is your 3rd place man.
If he's got tyre left to get back up to them, I will be very surprised.
I'll tell you what, the circuit commentator is going potty. Fred Clark is off his chair yet again, and I can see why. Because here he goes. He's through. John Reynolds has got Walker. Well, 27 odd laps of this race. Chris Walker has led, and now John Reynolds has taken it from him. Chris Walker will be kicking himself about this. Reynolds crosses the line. John Reynolds takes the win. What a superbly judged moment in motorcycling. Steve Hislop looked to the back of the grid for the green flag. Down come the visors on the helmets, into gear then, and we're about to get underway. There's John Reynolds behind the red flag. He won race 1 today. That is Neil Mackenzie, 3 times British champion, looking for his 4th if he can. He took a year off last year. Now the lights go red and green straight away, and up in the air there, Hislop gets a flying start, but again it is Stalker Walker that goes away at the front. Chris Walker on the National Tyre Suzuki gets underway, as he did in race 1, right out the front, and John Reynolds is is through straight away into second place. That bodes badly. And on the outside, the Scotsman, number 8, that is, on the Virgin Mobile Yamaha, Steve Poleman Hislop, who's there in third place now. That looks like an INS Ducati there in fourth as well.
Keith. Hodgson in
Neil
fourth.
Hodgson. Where is Hayden? Because Hayden was going good in race 1 too on the other Reve Red Bull bike.
I've got him about sixth, Hayden. Just like in race 1, Walker leads, Reynolds, Hislop, and Hodgson on a wide line there into clearways.
Well, remember, Chris Walker is going to... Oh, Mackenzie, that is Mackenzie on the INS Ducati. Neil Hodgson's teammate, Neil Mackenzie, then the ex-3 times British champion. He's dumped out of it, the ex-Grand Prix man. Oh, another accident there as well. We've got him going
Privateer.
down like 9 pins everywhere at the moment. Stalker is in trouble as Hislop puts him under unrelenting pressure.
Look at the contrast in styles, isn't it wonderful?
They're both out of control, Julian.
Oh, take that this time. Izzy goes the right way this time.
And almost Stalker nearly rammed Izzy up the back there as well in a straight line. I could feel people running for cover in pit lane.
Yes, team managers, marshals, clerk of the course, everybody.
Raised his game for it. You can tell he's trying real hard. He's making the rear end of that Yamaha start to spin and sit down out of Clearways corner, the fastest corner, as we come into the back markers now. 29, well, that is Jim Hodgson on the Len Anderson Racing Kawasaki. And look at how many they've got it cut through. Well, Hodgson might be, he could actually mug Izzy here. If Izzy blinks for a second or backs the throttle off for even lesser time, he is going to be mugged by Hayden. Hayden will jump on him from a great height.
So that you're saying that maybe it's not the advantage being first, or you'd still rather be first?
Well, it's a bit of a luck of the draw when you've got 5 back markers to get through. It's all right when you've got 1, you just barge them out the way. But when you've got 5, it's a bit of a sequence, isn't it? A bit like slalom skiing, really, without sticks.
And look at Hayden, he's right in the wheel trap for the leader, Hislop.
Yeah,
that's a back marker. Whoa, bunches of back markers.
Izzy looks like he's lining himself up to go around the outside of them, which is probably not the best way to go, but he's up the inside now, and so's Hayden up the inside as well. So Hayden does exactly what I thought he might do. Izzy might have hesitated very slightly or not been on the gas. Absolute Plater's out. That's Plater. Goddard's teammate is out now. Well, maybe Izzy hesitated for a second there, and Hayden, look at that, and he's put one between them as well. So Hayden, not only did he outthink Izzy, he just had the back markers fall perfectly for him. Hayden is getting under him. Look at this. He's absolutely shoving them out of the way. Hayden got them falling just right for him. It's like poker. If the cards don't fall dead right, you've had it. You're out of here. You've lost all your money, or you win big loads. And Hayden is right on now for winning the second race today. Izzy has got to try and recover and then get past Hayden. Oh, is that down? Who is that down in the middle of the turn? Well,
that's John Crockford who won.
Oh, the privateer.
He won the first one, yeah.
First privateer race he won. The first yellow plate it was, so Crockford is down. He was the fastest privateer in qualifying. And he's out now, but over the line goes Hayden to take the win. Hislop in second place. We wait for a while to see who is going to be third. Oh, dear me. It was Hodgson who goes onto the podium. Girlfriend Catherine is here as well, so he'll go back to the Isle of Man happy, but not as happy as James Hayden will go back to Berkhamsted. He's doing us a noddy. Well, I think you can say he's fairly pumped up about that, Jules.
This afternoon I thought, well, it's a long race, 28 laps, take a bit more time. Just try and, thank you, just try and, just work your way, just get smooth. And I felt if I could get out in front, I could just use the whole circuit. And also we were lapping people very early, so I knew if I was in front, I could use those to my advantage, and I felt we did.
There was a huge turnout of Brands Hatch, including the odd celebrity. Bob Geldof was on hand to make race 2's prize presentation.